Call me Child with a Dripper, man. Professional. Big P for professional.
Yo, we at your store today. Let them know where we at.
We had baggage claim, man. You know what I'm saying? We had baggage claim. We didn't take no flights. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody that support, everybody that don't support, everybody that patronize and everything. Come by.
Exactly. Yo, what's so crazy about where you're located is you're right here with all the African Americans in the city.
That's a fact. It's man, I appreciate Virginia in its totality. You know what I'm saying? I have special connection with certain areas and neighborhoods for different points and periods of my life. This area specifically, the South Norfolk area, Chesapeake area, South Side, I consider it all South Side of me. I would learn a lot of lessons, bump a lot of heads. You know, I was less concerned with being a person of value. We'll call it that way. You know, so to be right back in the same exact area and they giving me support the way that they are, I greatly appreciate it, and I'm humble. I'm saying I'm definitely humbled by it. The hate and the suckers and the busters, the truckers and the rest of the ugly motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You know, they real out here. Like we all know. I ain't gonna go as far as saying for haters, but we all know that they real. But the support from people that really like you, if you coming heavy or you really giving them pure, authentic, some high grade, no matter what it is, their love and support is unreal. Trust me.
Yes, sir.
It's a fact.
With the phone and I cut up my money while in the shit, get in my feet now. 20, 20, 20, 50, 50, 50, 100, 100, 100 even. Will it be sad in the suit for the seat? Oh no, no, don't give me no reason. Salt and pepper, baby, I got the season. Blue cheeks, baby, I'm eating. Woo, Marina like parfaits. She thinks I part ways. Like, who does she think I am, Moses? I think I need my own emoji. I think I'll be gorgeous for eons. She told me she named me Leon. I do the money dance like I'm Leon. Or Temptations, Leon.
I went to high school here. I went to Lansing High School at Spell. I went to Oscar Smith High School. I kicked out. I went to Valentine for 2 years. But even then, I never had the most expensive clothes. Never. I never had the most expensive clothes. When NBA jean patch Jones came out, I could not keep them Jones. So I just drew all the teams on my jeans and painted them Jones.
Wow.
To the school, like, yo, well, I'm getting all the attention that all the jocks is getting by being fly. So I just started honing into that. You know what I'm saying? So even when I used to run around, you know what I mean, want to be gang, you know what I'm saying? And but I used to do all, all stuff highlighting my hood. You know what I'm saying? Bandana this, bandana that. My name is that 30. You know what I'm saying? The Carl Canaz Christian autograph. And what I mean by inspiring me, when I was growing up, I always wanted Mad Ed Hardy Christian autograph. Never could get it. All the D-boys had it. Wanted it bad, couldn't get it. I wasn't off the porch yet at that time. So I think that maybe subconsciously that kind of played a part in it. For real. I think that played a part in the diamond aspect of it. You feel what I'm saying? The allure, the rich, the lux of it. You feel me?
Smiling cause I got a reason to. I'm trying to stack up some money by reason twos. White and black, Beetlejuice. I look in their head like a Beetlejuice. Like no way, Jose. I'm trying to get caught up with anything less than a dime. I just wasted my time. 6 and 7 and next right before I just did all that time. Yeah, now I want it bad with the bag. Fruit loose all up in the bag. Like I try to do a dime in a week and I try to get without selling. Talk on the phone and I cut on my money while in the chair getting my feet now. 20, 20, 20, 50, 50, 50, 100, 100, 100, even Steve. I'm not a rapper. I promise, man. It'd be crazy. I get a crazy female feature on there. It's up 2 summers.
I developed my brand in prison. I designed the logo in Microsoft Word using the computer in the prison. You feel what I'm saying? I developed like the planning out everything in the hole. I served almost like 2 years straight, like almost in 2 years in the hole. I mean, at some point throughout my bid, you feel what I'm saying? So my son name, my first name is Cartier. Carti, what I call him, is the heir to the Chavo. Chavo's Spanish name for money. So Carti is the heir to the Chavo, Cartier Chavo. I have my youngest son, first name is Chavo. You know what I'm saying? So now London, it's one of my daughters. Everybody got the Paris friends. It just made sense, you know what I'm saying? So you know, I'm fighting. You know, I want everybody to know, especially anybody VA 757, anybody that's across the nation that been in a situation like me, or fight to thrive, or you know, you ain't got no team, or you got a small team, whatever. You against all odds, man. Just dig deep. You know what I mean? And just keep dropping like it's hot, pick it up like it's not. Sometimes, you feel what I'm saying? Because it is a fight and a struggle out this joint. But just know, if you believe that joint's gonna happen, just don't cut no corners. You know what I mean? Don't run off of the plug. Don't change your man. Don't. If you do the buffoonery, you gotta do square minutes now. You gotta do square minutes. But if you do that, man, I'm telling you, man, I honestly believe you gonna win at some point in time, man. But you gotta be in sync and in pocket with yourself and not trying to live a life for nobody else. Seriously, you can't. Just because you love boxing the most, don't mean you ain't gonna keep getting that ring and pounced on. If you ain't winning, you might not be in pocket with yourself, man. You put yourself on the shelf or something. My mother sent me a book one time when I was serving my sentence. I had served a sentence for quite some time, almost a decade, prior to me starting my clothing line. And there was this one book with this Asian dude on the cover. And I promise to you, I never will open that book. I'm like, that book gonna sit there. I ain't gonna throw it away because my mom sent it to me, but that book, I'm gonna sit there. So at one point in time, I just read through all these books. I had one, I'm going to the whole, doing some time in the whole. And the book happened to be Unfair Advantage by Robert Kiyosaki. Now anybody that know me personally know Robert Kiyosaki is one of my favorite authors. Like, he really is the blame for sparking something in my mind. Once he started talking about financial education and like really just making me put a mirror in front of my face, I just started thinking like, man, I realized every person that was in all the rooms or the streets that I was in prior to, for my own voluntary choice in my lifestyle that I was living, it don't take no kind of brains to sell drugs, shoot guns, rob people, kicking the door, which is why oftentimes a lot of people get caught. And me running around this area in 757, you know, I guess, you know, trying to prove something to myself, you know what I mean, just wanting to be the fly guy, you know what I'm saying, pretty boy, but wanting to feel like, well, I don't want nobody to think about pussy, I don't want to be, you know what I'm saying, because oftentimes, growing up how we grew up in the area we grew up, you know, being, you know, easy on the eyes, sometimes people might think that you soft or whatever, but I got caught up in it, you know what I'm saying, not because nobody told me that, just because within here, I got caught up in it. So I used to try to be twice as crazy, do things twice as fast, and be twice as better, you know what I mean, but that's goofy though, you know what I'm saying, so once I challenged that, I'm like, dang, it don't take no IQ or skill level to do none of that stuff for real, at the levels that most of us want to do today. But I know I'm smarter than this man. Mm-hmm. I knew I was able to get honor roll in school. I just kept getting expelled. You feel me? Your words is the clothes your thoughts wear. So when you're thinking it, you try to dress it up to speak. You feel what I'm saying? So it's the same thing. So you have to be able to take your inner and style it out. You know what I'm saying? So I know people like that don't make no sense, man. I talk in metaphors all the time.
Y'all not following this man yet?
When you in a max or whatever you at, you're not going nowhere. So if you a liar, you gonna get supposed to be a liar. If you a thief, you can get hands and feet for being a thief. You know what I'm saying? You a pedophile, whatever you got going on, you will be held accountable. If you only in there for 6 months, a year, you might get out. You're not gonna be in there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're not gonna be nowhere for all these years, especially in the max, which it's all violent offenders for the most part. We got suckers that's in there for their violent offenders, but the point I'm making is people looking you up, gang. Like you're not playing poker, you're not doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? So you will be held accountable. You have to be whatever you are. Now I don't even act like I'm hard or a gangster.